Hey, it's Kina Nicely, and this is Real Talk About Real Estate. I'm with Keller Williams in Honolulu, and today I have Kevin Stoddart from Toronto, Canada. I'm so excited because you're our first foreign person on Real Talk About Real Estate. So, how is everything in Toronto?
Sinto muito, me perdoe, eu te amo, sou grato. Sinto.
Oh, I'm excited too. Thank you for inviting me, Kina. Yeah, how's everything in Toronto? It is real estate wise, it is quiet. The real estate market's a little bit slow. I think it's a little bit slow everywhere right now, but yeah, we're loving the weather. So,
So, so yeah, we have slowed down. Lots of longer days on market, a lot more inventory. And getting those buyers to pull the triggers like pulling teeth.
yeah.
They want to look and look and look and look and look. And then I'm like, offer?
Well, because they can. When was the
Yeah,
last time that you could go look at a property and say, "Oh, we'll think about it," and 2 weeks later you come back, it's still there?
yeah. Yeah, much to my listings. I mean, ugh. But yes, you're right. You can look and look and look, and then it's still there. So at certain price points. So what's your average price point in Toronto?
It depends what you're looking at. So we have a real mix. We're a big city, so we've got condos, we've got towns, we've got semis, and we have detached houses. A detached house, you're probably around $1.5 million now in the greater Toronto area, and condos start more like 650. So
Yeah.
it's a wide spread, 650 to 1.5 million as an average. But those are Canadian dollars, so your American dollars stretch a lot further down here.
Oh yeah, I thought I just read y'all just hit an all-time, right? We can get the best deal ever if we want to go to
Yeah.
Canada.
If you
But
come to me, you can get the best deal ever. I'll make sure of it.
um, yeah, our dollar and your dollar. I forgot about that. So yeah, but we were just talking about that. Is it easy for us to come up from the US? Because I know there's probably some people that would love to, start driving north and just keep going and buy a home up there. But what are the details on buying for an American if they want to just buy something in Canada?
Yeah, so there has been rules put in that were put in about 4 years ago, or sorry, 3 years ago, to limit foreign buyers. So what was happening was the market was really hot, and people from Canada, Canadians felt like they were getting pushed out of the market by foreign buyers. So the Liberal government came in and they had this mandate there would be no foreign buyers. They put a pause on it for 1 year, and then it was 2 years, and then 3 years. So in Canada, it's a lot harder to buy if you are American or from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So there's rules. So in big metropolitan areas like Toronto, there's you just can't buy as a foreign buyer unless you're a permanent resident or you have a work permit and you've been paying taxes in Canada, then you can pay, then you can buy. Outside of Toronto, you can buy in other smaller places like suburbs. You can buy in if they're non-census communities, they're called, and you can buy, somewhere more rural. You can buy, but you would have to pay a speculation tax to the province. We
Oh,
have provinces, not states. So
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it's a bit more complicated, but not impossible.
So I guess where I was looking was in Banff, and they were like, "Nope."
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, lady. um, but yeah. So okay. So what is that tax? What's the additional? That's a great
You're
idea.
in Ontario, so we have provinces, not states. So I'm in Ontario, so I'm in the eastern side of Canada, just above New York State. And our speculation tax for a foreign buyer would be 25% of the gross sale amount.
Oh, so then you're kind of right there with our American dollar, and I'm not getting a deal.
So
So
if you wanted to buy for 1 million, you'd have to give 250,000 Canadian dollars, though, to the government just for the privilege.
wow, that's pretty smart though. I wish Hawaii would start doing something like that. I mean, I'm sure you have people that are willing to do it too. It,
Yeah, well, some do. It's really, really slowed down. The big place where we were seeing foreign buyers was in the starter condo market. So the investor condos, one bedroom units. We have micro condos, so anything under 500 square feet is a micro condo. But those were getting bought up basically as just an investment, and they would stay dark. people wouldn't even move into half of them.
Yeah,
So
we see that here, all the new builds. I mean, beautiful buildings and two or three lights on, right? It's just, yes, all those unused homes. Now, how is it there now? Now that it has kind of, who's moving there and
yeah.
buying right now, like here? But I mean, I know we have people moving here,
Yeah,
but
so people who are moving, like people who have to move for work are the ones who are buying, people who are coming from other places. So Toronto, we're kind of unique. We are the most multicultural city in the entire world, I'm told. So more than 50% of the people who live here weren't even born here. But we have huge industries. We have an entertainment industry. I mean, we have second to Broadway. We are like the what do you call them? Plays and like we are, what would you call that? When you go see a play, what theater? We have
theater
like this,
district, yeah,
yeah, we're like the second most respected theater city
really?
in the world, or in North America at least. Maybe not the world, but yeah, and we've got entertainment, so we've got film here. On the other side of Canada in Vancouver, they have probably more film, but there's film here in Toronto. There's banking here, like there's tech. We have quite a bit of tech just outside of Toronto, places called Kitchener, Waterloo. Those are like the Silicon Valley of Canada.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there's lots of reasons to move to Toronto.
Yeah. So what is there that's fun to do in Toronto besides theater and
Yeah, the same kind of stuff. We get 4 real seasons, unlike yourself. We
yeah,
get
looks like
we
this.
get winter, and there's skiing just outside of Toronto. Like you don't have to go far, about an hour outside of Toronto. You can get some pretty decent ski hills. You can, and then in summer, it's we have a beautiful area called Muskoka. People would say that's kind of like the Hamptons of New York City. And you go up there, and it's a little bit cooler. There's lots of fresh water. We have lots of Great Lakes here. We call them the Great Lakes, and
Oh, that's right.
there's yeah, so tons and tons of fresh water, lots of beachfront that you can get for yourself. Cottage Country, that's where a lot of the people with a little bit more means, they like to buy a cottage and be
So
about
what are
2 hours.
those averaging if I wanted to buy a cottage in the national?
Well, it depends what you want. If you want a newer cottage, something that's built in the last 20 years, and you want an acre or so of land for yourself, you're probably around $2 million on one of the nicer lakes. But you can be on one of the smaller lakes, a little bit quieter, or maybe you don't have all year round access because you might get snowed in, places like that. You can get it much, much cheaper. Like 750,000 might be where cottages start, like a livable cottage that you might want to go to. But yeah, 2 million is more the price point of what you probably imagine when you think of going up to the cottage and jumping off your dock into the lake.
Oh, wow. But and then if you want to be an American. Now is that in one of those zones that we can buy with the additional
Yeah. Yeah,
5%?
those would be census zones, so you probably wouldn't be able to buy in what we call it Muskoka. Like there's other parts too, but Muskoka is what I'm thinking of. And you probably would not be able to buy as a foreign buyer unless you had a PR card, like you're a permanent resident here, or you had a work visa that was not expiring within the next year, or not, I think it's 250 days from expiry. And and you have to have been paying taxes in Canada for I think 2 of the last 3 years.
Oh, okay. So I mean, Canada is great. You have I was visiting Victoria as a teenager and I broke my foot and I went to the doc. I was stressing out. I was with some friends and I thought, how am I going to pay for this? My parents are going to kill me. It was free. So I was like, they fixed my foot for free. Yeah. So I mean, I know that gets a little political for because we were in Germany for so long. So
Right.
socializing is the same
Yeah.
deal that
Yeah. So there's pros and cons. You wait a bit longer, but I think most people are able to access care. More people are able to access care. It just take.
yeah, which is, there is. I mean, and then but then you do pay the higher taxes because
Yeah.
somebody's got to pay those doctors. Somebody paid for my broken foot. Um, but wow, so what else do you want people to know about Toronto?
Yeah, I think it's a great place to live if you like, for all ages. I mean, you can move your family here. We have suburbs. Um, the Toronto is called the Six as well. I don't know if you're a Drake fan, but he kind of coined it the Six, and that's kind of the six boroughs of Toronto. So that
Really? So like New York, where they have the boroughs.
yeah, same idea. I think he was trying to make that
Yeah.
popular, and we've embraced it here in Toronto.
So that sounds so cool. I now I need to come to Toronto. I
Yeah,
we have been telling ourselves. Like I told you, we did have a trip planned there and they diverted us. But you know, what do you do?
yeah. Well, you got to get away from the airport. I don't live far from the airport. The airport's right in the city, in the west end of the city anyway. So you'll have to go a little bit further into the city to get the nightlife and the great restaurants and things like that. And then we have a second airport called Billy Bishop Airport, which flies right into downtown. So
Oh,
that
really?
would be the one you'd want to fly into to get a real flavor of Toronto.
So, well, I'm definitely coming to visit. So,
Sure.
so, well, thank you so much. And if you have anybody that is thinking of moving to Toronto, um, there are ways now. I guess you can purchase a home. I can get you connected, and I will come visit you too. So, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, thanks so much for doing this, Kina. You have a great afternoon.
Yes. All right.